Approaching 07 right. On runway 07 right.
Hold on. I might need to redo that again. Okay, guys, we are approaching Seattle with a Pan American. The Pan American L1011 TriStar. Yes, 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 I did it. I did. Tune. Seattle, contact Seattle. Yeah, there's Seattle. And, yeah, we're 20 miles out, roughly. Straight runway 16 right. Yada yada, acknowledged by an entry. Ignore the fact that the plane doesn't really exist. Here's what aircraft are about? 130. A 747? Oh no, it was a 737. Well, I did read that as 747, probably because it's 400. Yeah, this is, I'd say, SeaTac. SeaTac, of course, for those of you. I'm opening up map view and I'm going to pause and let the aircraft load, so give me a moment. Alright. There we go, we're back. With the TriStar. Right. The aircraft should still be decelerating. Also, I think this was the first aircraft that could do a zero visibility landing, or... Well, you know, with the autopilot, it's called a Cat 3 landing. It's a Category 3 landing. Let's drop the gear. I'm actually now realizing, you know, the Anteri, not the Anteri, is the Orbital Sciences vehicle that carries the Pegasus. Those gear towers are quite large, so how do they not interfere, you know? Okay, this plane can definitely turn. Wait, have I just completely lost where we are? Wait a second. I just saw an airport, but then I realized, wait, is that... Yeah, that's Boeing Field, so we need to fly straight ahead. Or at least we don't really have to worry about wind shear. Yeah, that's a reference to an accident. If you look at it head on, you'll notice that, you'll notice that this is in fact a freeware aircraft. This isn't the captain's sim. 1011. Actually, I'm trying to look at those things to see if they deflect upwards, but... So this was an actual route operated by Pan Am Belgium. Brussels to place. Seattle. Brussels to place. Right. Well, there's Seattle there. We are quite low compared to those buildings. Yeah, I should probably get back to landing this plane. Oh god, Especially since we're not really using that. So yeah, if required I can do that. Yeah, you're right, we're over Boeing Field. So, let's disconnect the autopilot. This is where that Cat 3 landing would come in handy. And great, everything's gone. It's also quite a maneuverable plane. I really don't get why it was giving me that kind of stall warning stick shaker. Okay, I'm gonna pause and let the plane load for a second. Okay, we're back. Yeah, one thing I need to find is the auto throttle. Because look, I have no throttle control. Good. So autopilot, altitude hold, that's heading hold. Right, we're clear times runway 16 right. Yeah. 1. Speed is good. But that, I mean, we're good. Like, the speed we're at is good, not that speed in general is good. Even though it is. There's a UPS plane. Yeah, I don't think there are any L1011s in commercial service. Maybe a few maybe a few as freighters in African countries somewhere. Also, no offense to people from Africa or anything, but why is it that it's always African countries that get these old 707s and DC-8s? That's not a joke. Some of those places still have these old clunkers. And yes, that is an actual term used. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. Don't you hate it that you have to do paperwork at literally the worst time? That is, of course, partly a joke. But honestly, I think anybody who does anything business-related will know how horrible that is. I'm not one of those people. Yeah, I'd say that's 7-4 there. So as you can see, we're off on the localizer a bit. Just do a quick turn. And then don't forget the most important part of this flight. Flare the bloody plane. Set thrust idle. You see, that's the easiest way to lose altitude. And then you slam the engines forward. Okay, this is the best time for fog to pop in, I'll tell you that. Shite.
Long landing. Long landing.
Reverse, you bastard. And we're down. Okay, reversers. Stood. Spoilers in. Thing. Up. Thing being flaps. Badum. Doing next taxiway. Well, that is going to be this taxiway, comrade. Just suddenly. Yes, this is an S-duct tri-jet, because there's an S-shaped duct there that gets the things in. This is better because it's more aerodynamic, I think, but maintenance costs are higher. This thing was meant to be a competitor for the DC-10, and it's actually the third wide body in the world. However, there's always a however. It uses Rolls-Royce engines, and those weren't ready when the plane was meant to fly, or maybe they were ready but they were underpowered or something, because the original version of this was horrible. That's a different livery Alaskan.
Approaching. 3, 4, right.
Right. Was I meant to contact the ground, by the way? Oh. I guess I was, but that's unnecessary. Oh, by the way, if you're interested in learning a very difficult language, try Irish. Speaking from experience. Yeah, screw it, I'm just going for this one. Because it would be too difficult to do all those twisty turns for a gate that's not designed for an aircraft this size. I think after this I'm going to record the next leg of the DLH tour, which is going to be from Casablanca to Dublin. Turning all lights off. That aircraft does have the L1011 has a really peculiar nose shape. Alright. And 3, 2, 1. Parking brake set. And engines off. Which is going to be a bit tricky. And there we go. Actually, it wasn't. So as that was a flight from Brussels to Seattle with a Pan Am L1011 TriStar. I'm Boston25. Goodbye.